Hello and welcome to EZGlutenFree. Today we're going to be doing the great Paleo Pyrex bun experiment. And what that basically means is that I'm testing out a recipe for buns made with almond flour and eggs done by Kvali Foods a few weeks ago. But he had these really nice silicone molds when he made his buns that I didn't have. But I thought I'd try it out with some Pyrex bowls that I did have to see if it might turn out alright. So let's see how we did. Okay, now to make these gluten and grain-free, high-protein, low-carb, delicious buns, in a medium bowl, we'll need to beat 6 large eggs, and you'll want to make sure they're at room temperature because if they're cold, they'll start to solidify the melted fat we're adding next. And you'll need 100 grams, which is just under a half a cup. And I'm using a combination of butter and coconut oil, but you could use 100 grams of whatever fat you want. And whatever you choose, you'll want to melt it slowly and make sure that it's cooled enough not to scramble those eggs. And once you have the eggs and melted butter nicely combined, add 150 grams of almond meal, that's just under a cup and a half, then sprinkle over 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, which wasn't in the original recipe. Now whisk it all together until it's mixed well, then divide the batter among the molds. The original recipe used 6 round silicone molds, but since I didn't have them, I used 4 2-cup Pyrex bowls with a 5-inch diameter and 2 1-cup bowls with a 3.5-inch diameter. Then I baked them in a preheated oven for 20 to 24 minutes, which was a little longer than the original recipe suggested. And although I greased the molds well, I still had a little trouble removing them, and I even lost a small piece from the bottom of 2 of the buns. I think next time I'll try putting rounds of greased parchment on the bottom. Now let them cool, then use a serrated knife to slice them in half and fill them with whatever you want. I've got some lettuce, a nice pile of egg salad, and a few slices of crispy bacon. And look at that sandwich. Can you think of a better low-carb, delicious lunch? And the bun has a great texture and flavor that's perfect for this. And it's definitely strong enough to stand up well to a burger too. And the leftovers can easily be frozen. Just slice the buns in half, put a piece of parchment between the 2 halves, then stick it into a Ziploc bag, and whenever you need a paleo bun, take it out and it will defrost in about a half an hour. Or toast it and have it ready immediately like I did for the egg salad sandwich. All in all, I'd say the experiment was pretty successful. Although I do think the silicone molds are an even better option, so I'll keep my eyes open to add those to my bakeware collection. And if you need to print a copy of today's recipe, you could always visit my blog in the link below. And for brand new recipes every week, but not next week because I need some time to make sure Uncle Sam gets paid by the deadline. Don't forget to subscribe. See you again soon.